Top 10 things to do in Darjeeling, India. Darjeeling is one of the top tourist places in West Bengal. You will quickly notice that the culture there is very different. The town is home to many immigrants from surrounding countries, Nepal, Tibet and Bhutan. Nepali, not Hindi or Bengali, is the main language spoken. So let's check out the top 10 things to do in Darjeeling. Before we start with the countdown, please don't forget to subscribe to Travel Extreme and press the bell icon to watch our videos first. Now that being done, here is number 10. Marvel over the Buddhist monasteries. The prevalence of Buddhist monasteries in and around Darjeeling are reflective of the region's predominant religion, Buddhism. Their bright murals, gigantic golden statues, and pervasively peaceful vibes make them captivating places to visit. Bhutia Basti Monastery is closest to town. It sits downhill from Chaurasta Square and was built there in the 19th century after being relocated from Observatory Hill where the Mahakal temple is. Number 9. Gaze at Mountain Kanchenjunga. If the weather is expected to be clear, most tourists head up to Tiger Hill early in the morning to watch the sunrise over the snowy peaks of iconic Mount Kanchenjunga. The best months to do this are from mid-October to December and March to April. Unfortunately, notoriously unpredictable mist or fog may ruin the show though. The cold temperature and waking hour also deter some people from going. Number 8. Step back in time at the Windermere Hotel. Want to get a feel for how Darjeeling was during the time of British rule in India? Windermere Hotel on Observatory Hill is the place. Some may say it's lost in a time warp, while others will find it delightfully quirky. The hotel was constructed as a boarding house for British planters in the 1880s, and not much has changed there in over a century, including the vintage furniture and old-fashioned customs. Number 7. Soak up the views with tea and Sunset Lounge. Where else to spend sunset than at the Sunset Lounge at Chaurasta Square? This tea bar belongs to Nathmuls, a prominent Darjeeling tea merchant, and is attached to their tea shop. As is to be expected, the variety of teas available is extensive. If you're finding it difficult to choose, the owner will give suggestions or have a tea taking session. Number 6. See where Hindu and Buddhist faiths coexist. Take a detour of Mall Road up to the remarkable Mahakal temple complex on Observatory Hill. This site was previously home to a Buddhist monastery built by Lama Dorje Ringzing in 1765. Apparently, he also built the Mahakal temple dedicated to Lord Shiva in 1782 after 3 Shivalingas manifested themselves there. Number 5. Meander along the British-era mall. Similar to other hill stations in India that was settled by the British, Darjeeling has a mall road that runs through the town. It stems off from one end of pedestrianized Chaurasta Square, the local hangout spot at the center of town, and connects to another end of it after doing a big loop around Observatory Hill. The shady forested road is dotted with important historical buildings dating back to the British Raj era and has numerous viewpoints, including one to Mount Kanchenjunga. Number 4. Stay on a tea estate. Want to escape the hustle of Darjeeling town? Estate owners have embraced tea tourism by converting their tea planter bungalows into exclusive guest accommodations. Number 3. Learn how tea is processed. Witnessing and even participating in the tea harvesting process is a big attraction from March to November. Some of the bigger tea estates offer guided tours of their factories. Happy Valley Tea Estate closest to the town is the best place to go. You will get a full demonstration of how the leaves are plucked, oxidized, segregated and processed. Number 2. Tour the tea gardens. More than 80 tea gardens carpet the hill around Darjeeling, and any trip there wouldn't be complete without visiting a few. As you leave Darjeeling town, you'll come across gardens everywhere and can stop at any that appeal. Most will allow you to take a stroll around. Many sell teas too. Number 1. Ride the Himalayan mountain railway toy train. Apart from tea, the other thing that Darjeeling is famous for is its historic toy train. The Darjeeling Himalayan Railway was completed by the British in 1891 and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It runs all the way from the lower reaches of the mountains to Darjeeling town. The full journey takes nearly a whole day. However, shorter joyrides are possible. So these were the top 10 things to do in Darjeeling.